This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
A picture-perfect drive there and a long one, too. That's right down the heart of this first fairway. This one's looking good.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. The second hole here at Wilmington Country Club's South Course, a 206-yard par 3. It features a fairly long green cut into the side of a hill with 2 bunkers right and a deeper one toward the bottom of the hill on the left. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Boy, a lot to break down on this third hole at 582 yards. This hole pretty much takes a right turn about 200 yards in. Aggressive players can try to cut the angle and cover those 3 fairway bunkers right. If they do, they'll be left looking at an uphill approach to a plateaued green surrounded by 3 of the toughest bunkers on the course. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Oh, how about that for a blast out of the bunker? Nearly hold it for eagle. Yeah, that's the result of some fine work out of the bunker. Just a tap in 4 and a terrific up and down. So after the uphill approach at the par 5 third, we get another uphiller at the 4th. This one a par 4 at 406 yards. Bunkers the issue off the tee. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, and another 2 more for good measure up at this elevated green.
Well, that drive's not too bad, but it is down the left side. And if you look up ahead, that hole is cut back left. So not exactly the best line at it, but it's going to have to come up with something special. In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Now to the fifth at 495 yards, a visually intimidating hole. You'll want to play right of the bunkers on the downhill tee shot, and from there a tough angle awaits over a cascading pond to a green, which leaves little room for error. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The sixth hole now, a par 4 at 391 yards. Another hole with an uphill element to it. A fairly narrow landing spot leads to a green with bunkers left and right. And that short left bunker is a deep one that'll likely leave you with no direct view of the flag.
Super tee shot.
A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Okay, probably was expecting a little more from this hole after the big drive, but he does walk away with a par. On to the seventh, a downhill par 3 at 205 yards. The dangers short are self-evident with those 3 bunkers guarding the front, but going long is no bargain either, as it'll leave you with a pitch onto a green that slopes back to front. And that one needed to put on the brakes, but could not, and this will wind up over the green. This is going to have to require a delicate touch. It's his second. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. We come now to the 8th hole, a par 4 at 490 yards. This hole bends slightly left to right with 4 bunkers in play off the tee, 2 on each side. But a drive in the fairway will leave you an approach to another giant green with 3 newly renovated bunkers surrounding it. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich. Straight back up the slope.
That's a good putt. Just needed a little more behind it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Precision is the key here at the 9th, a par 4 at 496 yards. You'll encounter a narrow fairway in the landing area with 1 bunker left and 3 more to the right. The water right shouldn't be in play for most on the approach, but this is a tough green to handle as it slopes pretty sharply from left to right. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee. Right down the middle. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's a good shot.
This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. The backside, beginning with the 10th, 444 yards. It's another slightly uphill par 4, again with a number of bunkers left and right of the landing area. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Now there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4-under now on the day. On to the 11th at 430 yards, a par 4. This one features a narrow landing zone with 2 bunkers left of the dogleg that must be avoided. From there, should be a short iron into a heart-shaped green. And that, I do believe, is into the bunker. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. That is so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Forward now to the 12th, the first of two long par fives here on this backside. This one, a stout 634 yards. It features a narrow tree-lined fairway that gently slopes downhill. Apart from the sheer distance, the other feature that prevents most from trying to get home in two is the large pond that sits immediately in front of the green. This one turning left a bit off the tee. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Good chance at one.
Oh, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
11 feet away. Yeah, the good play continues. Now to 5 under on the day. Stuck in between two 600-yard plus par fives is this little gem, the 13th at 170 yards. Water is definitely on your mind as you see the big split-level pond left of this green, but those bunkers short and right, no fun either. Yeah, that's a popular spot. He'll have that for birdie at 13. Now this for another birdie. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Well, if you thought the 12th at 634 yards was long, wait till you check out the 14th. It's another par 5, though this one is, in fact, 15 yards longer at 649. Fortunately, there's no water on this hole, but what it lacks in hazards, it makes up for in bunkers, as you'll find a cluster of them near the landing zone and another group up near the green. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and two, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guaranteed 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
This one's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Oh, that is a good judge of speed right there. Expertly done. Okay, so on in two, then a superb lag putt put him in position to finish that off. Tap in birdie. We alternate par 5s and par 3s on the backside here, as that brings us to the long par 3 15th at 234 yards. Getting the ball over the pond, front and left of this green, is obviously job one. But getting the ball to stop from that far back can often be another matter. Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Boy, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. The 16th hole here at Wilmington really shows off some of the beautiful trees on this Audubon certified course. They line both sides of this 393-yard par 4. The two-tiered green gives you something to think about on your approach, because a miss there can leave you with a very unwieldy putt. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
Awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Really has it going at 5 under. The 17th hole is another ball striker's test. This a par 4 at 419 yards. It's gently sloping downhill all the way, though. Be careful with your tee shot, because it could run out into one of those 3 bunkers to the right.
That's a whopper of a tee shot. Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut.
So from just off the fairway, this is second.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done. On to the 18th hole now. A tough hole to finish on, par 4 at 446 yards. All the things you've come to expect from a hole at Wilmington are here. A dogleg, bunkers in the landing area, trees, a large sloped green. All in all, a good way to encapsulate this round. that one going to be into the bunker off the tee. Second now from the sand here at 18.
Fairway bunkers are never easy, you know, in the rough, but still with a little bit of magic. Still get away with 4. This is really what golf's all about.
This from 7 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that will be a 6 under 65. Very well done.